We're at Roydon Common today, not far from King's Lynn, on the edge of Norfolk. Beautiful sunny day. It's only about 12 degrees. Beautiful blue sky and sunshine. And that makes it an incredible sort of time of day and environment to find my favourite British animal, I'm going to say, but certainly reptile, and that's adders. There are adders here. I don't know enough about this site. I've never found one here, but usually find some slow worms, which are probably the most endearing little reptile here in the UK. Absolutely sweetest little thing. So if I find one, I'll show you, but we're just going to meander along. Jackie's walking the dogs. We've got 3 Bedlingtons with us today, because we've got our daughter's Bedlington as well as our son's Bedlington all coming along for a bit of a jolly. Beautiful male brimstone butterfly. Whoa. The females are white, only the males sulphur yellow. There's a rare sound in the countryside now, a curlew. This is a known nesting area for them. Look at this, a micro ecosystem on a piece of cow poo. These orange dung flies or golden dung flies, really important in breaking down this kind of waste and putting it back into the ground for the plants to eat. Little tiny beetles there, fascinating stuff, all on a poo pile. Look at that beauty. A slow worm that's from last year. What a beautiful creature that is. Woodlouse for scale, or pillbug. Look at that. Glorious. So if you love reptiles and countryside, the whole point of littering that you'd find disgusting, but when you see a bit of old tin in a sunny spot, you do get quite kind of hopeful and excited. So there's a lovely slow worm there. Look at that. What a beauty. We're not spoilt for reptiles in Britain, so it's always lovely to see those endearing little slow worms, which is always a treat. Oh, a little common lizard. I'm just going to say, I might see something else. I was thinking grass now. Oh, look at that. Someone's probably trodden on this sheet. Look at that, what a shame. Literally someone, there's a lizard again. Someone's literally either crushed that slow worm or it's died of natural causes. Maybe it's got frostbite, but unlikely. Little common lizard. A couple of slow worms, and sadly an adult as well, which is always a shame. Breeding adult. I think someone's just jumped on there, some kid playing or something. So this is broom, no prickles on there. And for the most part here in Norfolk is lots and lots of gorse. So similar looking, the flowers are so similar as you pass by. The difference is that's incredibly prickly. Long way off. There's a stone chat, there he goes. Pretty sure it's a stone chat. I haven't got any binoculars. Sitting on top of that gorse bush. Yeah, look at that beauty. There's a common lizard in there. I'm looking for adders, but that'll do. Look at that. We're just about breeding age. Not a very big one. Look at that. British British wildlife almost at its best there. Beautiful creature. Once a
Beautiful display. Stop that, Buns. He's only got a camera.
long distant hare.
Don't you touch it, because you'll itch. Don't you itch, you'll itch, you'll itch.
So if you've got sensitive skin like a small child, these can really give you a little bit of a fire rash. I want to say it's a fox moth caterpillar. I do know what it is, but I've forgotten. And I know how they can irritate even human skin, because our little granddaughter, when she was 2, picked one up and dropped it quite quickly and soon developed a fiery rash for a short while. A beautiful caterpillar. It's just popping back.